Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're zeroing in on a specific trading tip, number 18 from Mansi.
That's right.
And the core idea is really about the power of intuition in
Right.
trading. It suggests it can be a significant edge.
Absolutely. Suryawanshi's tip focuses on how this intuitive understanding might elevate a trader into, the top 1%.
So our mission today is to kind of unpack what this trading intuition really means.
And look at the practical steps Suryawanshi actually outlines to cultivate it. Like, can this gut feeling genuinely be a game changer?
Yeah. And how can traders even start developing it? Let's dive into that.
Okay, so the foundation seems to be this concept she calls unconscious competence.
Right. Unconscious competence. It sounds like something that builds over time, not just, a sudden feeling.
Exactly. The tip links intuition directly to this subconscious skill, something that develops after, and she specifies your 1,000th trade or more.
1,000 trades. So significant experience.
Yeah, the idea is that with enough time in the market making decisions, you internalize patterns. You start making calls almost automatically based on this deep-seated knowledge.
And the tip makes a pretty bold claim there. It says, this intuition will separate you from 99% of traders and place you in top 1%. That's quite something.
It is a strong statement. It implies that while, technical skills are crucial, this deeper intuitive grasp, born from that massive experience, is what really differentiates the absolute top performers.
So it's moving beyond just the charts and the numbers.
To more of an ingrained feel for how the market behaves. That seems to be the idea.
Okay, so how do you actually get there? What's the practical advice? Suryawanshi starts with, be in the game.
Seems obvious, maybe, but it's crucial, right? That subconscious learning, it only happens through doing.
You can't just read about it.
No, you have to be actively involved, feeling the market's rhythm, the ups, the downs firsthand, over and over again.
Okay, makes sense. Then journal all your trades. We hear about journaling a lot. How does it specifically connect to building intuition?
Well, journaling basically creates a record, a tangible history of your decisions, your thinking behind those decisions, and what happened.
Like building your own data set.
Pretty much, yeah. You're building this database that your mind can maybe subconsciously start analyzing for patterns, what worked, what didn't, maybe even why, things you might not consciously notice at first.
And the act of writing it down probably helps too.
Definitely helps solidify the learning, forces you to articulate your reasoning.
And the third piece of advice, review each trade before going to bed. Why the daily review?
That consistent reflection, that's key. It turns these sort of isolated trades into connected learning experiences.
So looking back while it's fresh.
Exactly. You revisit the setup, your emotions at the time, the outcome. You're reinforcing those mental pathways. You're actively building that internal library of market scenarios that eventually fuels intuition.
So it's less about magic gut feelings and more about this slow burn experience, recording it, thinking about it, leading to faster, more nuanced decisions.
That sums it up well. It's a gradual development, but relying only on intuition could be risky too, right?
Good point. It shouldn't replace analysis entirely.
No, ideally it complements your strategy, your risk management, overconfidence in your gut, especially without that solid foundation. That could definitely lead you astray.
So let's think about someone newer to trading. Maybe they haven't hit anywhere near 1,000 trades. How can they apply this?
Well, the core principles still work. Focus on being active, even if it's small scale.
Start journaling from day one.
Absolutely. Keep a detailed journal right from the beginning. And make that nightly review a solid habit, even if there's only one or two trades to review.
So you're laying the groundwork for that subconscious learning early on.
You're starting the process that Suryawanshi talks about.
Okay, so quick recap. Mansi Suryawanshi's trading tip 18 emphasizes intuition, but it's rooted in extensive experience, that unconscious competence.
And it's cultivated through being active, journaling everything, and consistently reviewing those traits. That's presented as the key differentiator.
It's a journey from very conscious effort to a more, intuitive grasp.
Through dedication and reflection, yeah.
So here's a final thought for you, the listener. Think about your own life, maybe skills you're developing or areas you're interested in. Could applying these same ideas, active engagement, documenting your process, reflecting regularly, help you build a more intuitive understanding over time, whatever the field?
Definitely something to consider. Could conscious review build subconscious skill anywhere?
Food for thought. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.